Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. In this video I'm going to show you how to make the chevron blanket. This particular pattern is all single crochet back loop only. In doing the back loop only, it gives you this very nice ridged effect on each row. And then to make this pattern, you make it in multiples of 27 plus 5. So let me bring this back. So for each peak, so from here to here and back down to your valley is a multiple of 27. So for each peak that you want, you're going to have a multiple of 27. So if you want 10 peaks, you're going to chain 270, and then you're going to add an additional 5. So again, it's multiples of 27 plus 5. So I have already chained, I'm going to do 2 peaks. So I've done my multiples of 27 times 2, and then I added the additional 5. So to get started, you're going to go into your second chain from the hook. Remember, never counting the loop on your hook. So here is my first chain and here is my second, and you're going to go in for a single crochet. Next chain, single crochet. Then you're going to skip one chain and then start in the next one, and you're going to do 1 single crochet and then next 12. So skipping this one, starting here, you're going to do 12 single crochets. I have 5. Whoops. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, so with the first 12, you're working up to your peak. So in your next chain, you're going to make 3 single crochets all in that same chain. There's 1, 2, 3, and this will be the top of your peak, and you will see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. Okay, so starting in the next chain, you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 12 chains. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So as you will see, what you've done here is created your first peak. Okay, now you're going to skip 2 chains. So you're going to skip, and then the next chain, and then for the next 12, you're going to do 1 single crochet in each. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So here you have your first peak and then your valley. All right, and now you're going to create the top of your next peak. So in this chain right here, you're going to make 3 single crochets. So here we have 1, 2, and 3. That is the very top of your peak. So then you're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So you should have 3 chains remaining. So you're going to skip this one and then 1 single crochet in the last 2 chains. Okay, so that is your foundation row. This actually is basically the setup row for your blanket. So from row 2 to however long you want your blanket, it's going to be the same. You're going to repeat that row over and over and over. So we're going to get started on the next row. So you're going to chain 1 and then turn your work. And you're going to be working in the back loop only, starting in that first stitch right here. If you turn it, you can see the 2 stitches. You're going to go in between those 2, underneath that back one. Grab your yarn. Hold on. Let me start this over. Hold on. So you chain 1, turn, and then in your back loop only, grab your yarn, pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through. That's a single crochet, back loop only. And then you're going to go into your next chain as well, grabbing that back chain, pulling your yarn through, yarning over and pulling through 2. Then you're going to skip this chain here and then start in the next. And then in each stitch, you're going to do 1 single crochet, back loop only, again for the next 12 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And as you can see, it's starting to give that ridged effect. Okay, so now here you're at the center of your peak in this chain right here. That's your chain, your 3 single crochets all within this chain. So you're going to be in the center single crochet. And in here you're going to do 3 single crochet, back loop only, all in this chain. So 1, 2, and 3. And there you're at the top of your peak again. So now we're going to be working back down the other side. The same thing going up, you're going to do the same thing going down. And that's 1 single crochet, back loop only, into the next 12 chains. So have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, now here you're at your valley. Remember, on the first row you skip 2. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to skip the next 2 chains, skip, skip, and then in this one, and then for 12 chain, excuse me, in the next 12 stitches, you're going to do 1 single crochet back loop only. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And there you're back at the top of your next peak again. Remember, you did 3 single crochets in this chain here. So in this chain, or in this stitch here, you're going to do 3 single crochet back loop only. So going underneath that back loop, grabbing your yarn, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2. And you do that 3 times, all in that same chain. Okay, and then you're going to do 1 single crochet back loop only in the next 12 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I probably should have drank some coffee before I got started this morning because I'm struggling just a little bit. Okay, so here I have 3 stitches left. 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to skip this one and then 1 single crochet back loop only in the last 2. So there's 1 and 2. And then here you can see how this ridge is starting to form. And this pattern will be the same on both sides, front and back of the blanket. All right, so I'm going to go over 1 more row with you. Okay, so chain 1, turn your work, working in this first stitch, going into that back loop only, grab your yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. In between the 2 stitches, underneath the back one, grab your yarn, pull it through. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both. Then remember, you're going to skip this chain and start in the next one, and you're going to do 1 single crochet back loop only into the next 12 stitches. So skipping this one, starting here, 1 single crochet back loop only in 12. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And that puts me at the center of my peak, which will be in this stitch right here. And then remember, you're going to go into this stitch underneath that back loop, and you're going to do 3 single crochet back loop only. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And that's the top of your peak. And then you're gonna go 1 single crochet into the next 12 stitches, back loop only. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now here you are at your valley right here. Remember we skipped these 2 and then started in the next one. So you're going to skip, skip, start right here, single crochet, back loop only into the next 12 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12, sorry. Okay, so here we are back at the top of your next peak. So you're gonna go right here. It's that center single crochet from the previous row. You're gonna do 3 single crochet under this back loop only. So 1, 2, and 3. And then 1 single crochet, back loop only into the next 12 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then you'll have 3 stitches remaining. And remember from the previous row, you skipped this one and then 1 single crochet, back loop only into the last 2. So 1 and 2. And this is what your work will start to look like. And like I said, it's gonna be the same on both sides. It's gonna have this nice ridge here on each row. Again, this pattern is multiples of 27 plus 5. You just need to figure out how wide you want your blanket or how many peaks you want in your blanket. And then you'll do 27 chains, excuse me, you'll start with a foundation row of 27 plus 5, however wide you want it. Sorry, I was stumbling across my words there for a second. So anyway, the further along you get, the more your blanket will lay flat. In the first several rows, probably at least 7 or 8, it's gonna look kind of funny, but I promise you it will start working out. Your sides will almost look like they're not even, but trust me, they are. If they're really off, then you need to make sure that you are really counting your stitches. Counting your stitches in any chevron blanket is super important, because you've got to make sure that you are doing each row correctly. Again, my name is Michelle. Thank you for watching, and if you've liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.